contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, from Sanford, North Carolina, Lita.
Made up my past. So go let your soul dance, baby. Time to free yourself at last. Unshackle your life spirit. Fly away from the past.
From Los Angeles, California, Melina. And the opponent, from Boise, Idaho, Torrie Wilson. From Richmond, Virginia, Mickie.
Look at this, JR. Can you imagine SmackDown putting on a match half as good as this?
No disrespect intended for our SmackDown colleagues, but no, I can't, King. I truly believe Raw is the dominant brand is sports entertainment.
And you hit the nail right on the head there, JR. The dominant brand. Not the slightly better brand or the sort of superior brand.
Absolutely not. I'm a raw man. And I have to believe we're head and shoulders better than the competition.
You won't get any argument from me, JR. SmackDown's the minor leagues as far as I'm concerned.
That went nowhere. Excellent counter. What ring presence.
What a counter!
A textbook reversal there.
I know a woman like Melina's nothing but trouble, JR, but I think she might just be the trouble I've been looking for.
You and half the fans in this arena, King. Melina certainly has no shortage of admirers, that's for sure. Did you see that? Ring the damn bell! You can't let somebody get away with that!
I don't think the ref saw it, JR. And if the ref doesn't see it, it's...
The referee saw the tag. They made the tag. Boy, I don't know what Mickie James' problem is, but this girl is stupid as a pet coon. No doubt about it.
That's a little harsh, JR. I prefer to think of her as feisty.
I know what you'd prefer, King, but the simple fact of the matter is that this young woman is several sandwiches short of a picnic.
So she's watching her diet. What's so bad about that, JR?
And it's been reversed.
So, JR, are you enjoying the match so far?
Yes, I am. I think these superstars are putting on one hell of an exhibition here tonight.
What's your favorite part of it so far?
I don't think it's happened yet. My favorite part of the match would be when you quit yapping and let me enjoy it.
Now, JR. Keep your words soft and sweet because you may have to eat them later. I think it's pretty obvious which way this one's going to go, JR.
Well, from my perspective, this is still anybody's match.
I'd like to see things from your perspective, JR, but I'd have to get my head out of my rear end first.
And Lord knows it's been up.
Looks like they got the tag, JR. I'd ask you who you want to win this matchup, JR, but it's been pretty obvious since the start of the show who you're pulling for.
I'm trying to remain as objective as I can, King. Quite frankly, I'd rather see a good competitive matchup than see a particular superstar. The submission has been expertly applied, and now it's just a matter of time.
That's right, JR. You've either got to break the hold or get broken by it. This is going beyond just being a match, JR. I think these superstars genuinely hate each other.
There's no love lost. You're putting a lot on the line when you climb that turnbuckle. Oh boy, the adrenaline is pumping. I think this could be the beginning of the end.
No, it can't end like this. Come on, do something, quick!
These superstars are going to put each other through wrestling hell tonight. There's the tag. That's some good teamwork. No! No! How can the referee allow something like that?
Come on, JR. You know that the referee's health plan doesn't include vision. There's the reversal. Quick tags are the best way to win a tag team match, JR. It looks like they've slowed the match down a little, and I think that's some good strategy right there.
It certainly is. I'm sure they're well acquainted with the old expression, fools rush in.
Is that why you always seem to be in...
There's the tag. That's the way to do it. What a reversal. You've got to be in seven. And there's the submission. There might not be any way out of it.
There better be, but we're going to see a tap out right here.
2, 3.
Well, from the looks of things, it's not hard to tell how this one's going to go.
What are you talking about, King? I think this is still an extremely competitive match that could go either way.
You know, JR, it's a show. Talk about a hole you don't want to find yourself yourself in.
No kidding. This will rearrange your anatomy.
Man, she's measuring her opponent.
Oh, man. She got all of that mick kick, King. Boy, what a mess.
Submission is locked in, JR, and this is a tough hold to break.
It sure is, King. And even if you break the hold, it takes its toll on you. I think this crowd has decided to exercise their right of free speech.
God bless the First Amendment, JR. Boy, Melina's one of those divas you just can't take your eyes off of, JR.
You certainly can't, especially if you're the referee.
Uh-oh. Getting hit with a string of punches like this sure won't help you win the match.
That's an understatement, King. This may well prove to be the beginning of the end of this one. This competitive crowd is solidly behind their superstar. Look at this.
Wow, could you be any more biased, JR? How about some fair and balanced commentary?
Mickie James has held the Women's Championship. There's no doubting her ability. But from where I sit, she is crazier than a pet coon.
Oh, she's crazy, all right, JR. Crazy like the fox that she is.
And there's the tag.
So, how do you think this one's going to turn out, JR?
Honestly, King, I have absolutely no idea. Anything can happen here in the WWE.
But you've got to have a guess, right?
I might, but I'd rather keep it to myself. If it's all the same to you, King.
Oh boy, this won't do you any favors.
It certainly doesn't, King. A flurry of unanswered blows raining down upon this defenseless superstar.
Wow, there's a hole you don't want to find yourself in, JR.
You sure don't, King. We've seen many a superstar tap out to this one.
These superstars sure aren't going easy on each other here tonight.
What do you expect, King? This isn't ballet, you know.
Oh, really, JR? Gosh, tell me more about your in-ring experience.
Well, I've got a pinfall victory over Triple H to my credit. How about you?
I think that's a tag. Did you ever think you'd be watching these superstars compete against each other here tonight, JR?
I had a feeling their paths are going to cross sooner or later. Look at this! Look at this! You talk about a house of fire, you're seeing it right here!
Yeah? Well, somebody better put out that fire, or this one's not going to end well. You talk about ruthless.
Looks like the tag is made.
I think these superstars are getting some feedback from the crowd, JR.
Nothing wrong with that, King. That's what we'd like to hear. This is a classic matchup, King. I'm so glad the WWE fans...
Oh, man! That's gonna change the tone of this match, JR.
Yeah, and not for the better either. I wish the ref would...
There's the tag, JR! Can you believe we actually...
Can his opponent kick out of this pinning predicament?
She's got control of her opponent. You know what's coming next.
I sure do. There she goes with the DDT.
I don't think these superstars have any intention of taking it easy on each other tonight.
That's not what they saw. Oh, boy, this is not going to be an easy hole to escape from.
It sure isn't, JR. I've been on the wrong end of that one many times. There's the pin. Oh, no. This is terrible. You can't let
The
your...
submission is locked in. This could be huge.
Oh, my gosh, JR. You can't go long without tapping out to this.
There's no doubt that Mickie James is an outstanding competitor, but she's got a head full of that.
Oh, no. What's she got planned here?
She just nailed her opponent with that face buster.
These superstars...
This could be a pinfall.
I've pinned a lot of superstars in my day, JR, and it's tougher than it looks.
No question about that.
Here are your winners.
He had to work for that win. Tonight, he was the better man. But I wonder what would happen in a rematch.
Torrie.